home. Still struggling to see the signs. Too heavy for a heart like mine. Save me.
What's going on? What is going on, people? Turn this down a little bit.
Keep my heritage to keep me clean.
Go ahead and slow it down here a little bit. Let's slow it down. Slow it down. All right. Let's see if we can get this thing going. What's going on, everybody? This is Chris, Crypto Secret X Place. We talk about crypto, and today we're going to be talking about that meme draft board. All right. And, you know, I'm going to have my 3 on there. And when I say 3, I'm going to first look at Ted. I'm going to, you know, take a look at Success Kid. It's had a rebound. It's had a bounce back. Ted's had a little bounce back. And then I'm going to give you that sleeper. And then we're going to look at a few others. We're going to look at some Brett. I do own Brett. I was going to, you know, Brett is going to be Brett. And we're going to take a look at that. But before we get started, again, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. That helps the channel grow. Picked up a few extra followers here lately. We've hit that 2,400 mark, you know, getting close to that 25. Then they say once you break in that 3, you start picking up those numbers. So all you new followers, the guys who have, let me hit my chat, that's recently come aboard. Some of y'all may be in our meme group that's that have you know, you're taking up some of these other I call it our meme social where we are, you know, studying memes in our area. I want to welcome you. This is a live where we talk about, you know, various memes, and I connect with people on the online YouTube world. So just want to welcome y'all in. And tonight we're going to be looking at a few memes, and also on the draft board, you know, I asked you to drop those comments of memes you want me to look at also. But first thing, I'm going to start off with my meme, which is Ted. So we look at Ted here. I'm going to pull Ted up on the screen, and let's see, we can go ahead and get it started. And then as I'm talking about Ted, you can drop other ones if you have those in the mix. You can definitely drop those in the mix there. Let's see here, and then we can kind of take it from there. But let's get the Ted right now. Let's see here. Where are we? Boom. We're on Ted. Share. Boom. Okay, we are on Ted as we speak. All right. Memes of colors. Favorite finger, red one number. Carlos Alberto, and then we're going to got Crypto It wants to look at Mad Alfred. 2 of them I also own. But Ted is sitting at $141. We've had some sales. We did go up roughly close about 3. 24-hour volume, we were at 2.9%, currently sitting at 141K. There is one thing I do like. Somebody said in the comments last night, somebody dropped a little negative. Then somebody said something that really resonated with me in the comments. They said that all memes, people like memes that stand the test of time. And when I say stand the test of time, they have a way to kind of, you know, go high, go through the valley, bounce back. And, you know, one of them I know that was like that was when we talk was actually Brett. When you look at Brett kind of went through a little turmoil there, and then kind of bounced back and went to $1 billion. But but Ted continuously just keeps holding. The liquidity is going up to 46K, 141K moving through. And then again, like we always said, we are still waiting on the bull run. We're still waiting on more retail. We do have more retail coming into Ted, bringing in more, more of the younger generation into TED. I think that will also help with moving TED. They have some great ideas of how they plan to expand it, along with working with me. So again, TED now is on OKX. It's on Bybit. It's on Moontalk. So it's on a couple of different other listings. But I think the biggest thing, which I do like, is getting more retail involved with the memes. So we do have that going. I do like it that we did pick up some more YouTube members, which expands the group. Now we're sitting at 2,400. So, just stay at it. You stay at it. More people start coming. And as you grow, you just continue to grow. And those of you who are, how do you say, they get in when you first start, they get a kind of like a different access to you. But that is TED. That is my meme coin right there. Again, you can check out the Twitter, the Telegram. Originally I had changed the Telegram. And when I say I changed the Telegram, I may go back and open that up. But I had moved all of TED into the Crypto Secret X. I'm going to show you right here. I had moved all of, let me make sure I'm sharing that screen with you guys. I had moved all of TED into the Crypto X ecosystem, and we kind of, but we do have TED currently linked to the Telegram group off the Dex Screener. So I do want to start opening that up. We are going to set TED up and with the information. We're going to set it up in China, different languages, so that people in that group can shield it a little bit more in different other languages to help get the word out with TED also. And we have, got an opportunity to kind of get some understanding of how to move into the Chinese market, which is a whole different group and set of people, which, also I think is really good. So I like what's going on. Also, another aspect of where we want to move TED is moving TED more into the college sector, the younger kids sector, and just different things like that, just getting it more out and involved. And so we look at increasing that Telegram group from 545, getting that Telegram group up to around that, 2,000 mark, and getting those guys more involved there. So I do welcome our new subscribers, some of them in different areas, but I do welcome new subscribers that have subscribed to the channel. Thank you. And look to grow with you. Again, but that is TED. So now I am going to jump over. The next one is going to be Success Kid. The reason I love to do, I have Success Kid, but the reason I do Success Kid, because I do have a few of my day one, I call them day one followers. They still have Success Kid, and they asked me to kind of review it, talk about it. And I'm just, I told them I would definitely do that. So I'm going to get on Success Kid, and then I'm looking in the chat. We're going to look at, I guess we got Memes of Color, Mad Alfred. I own some of that. I've been buying that, and I do own Memes of Color. So now let's go ahead and look at Success Kid and see what's going on. Last night when I look at Success Kid, it was down about $2 million. It's back up to 3.6 million. And so it did a bounce back. And again, when it comes to meme coins, here's the thing I'm going to tell y'all when it comes to meme coins. And I want y'all to really understand this. When it comes to meme coins, people talk about coins that they have, that they're investing in, the communities they believe in. They talk about those coins, and they're going to push them. And then you have some people come in and drop these comments of how they feel, which they have some of them have no clue. Some of them don't even own any of it. It's just what they think. Like, I'm going to tell you something like last night, I think it was, I'm looking at it, Crypto It Is dropped Mad Alfred. It was sitting in roughly about 130, maybe 40 some K. I looked at it today. It's about to hit the 200K now. And so just like that, is steady moving up. So these let's see, you really need to check out MAD. Okay, I've heard that, but it ran up. And so they have no idea what they're talking about, which is so crazy. So when you get into it, the more inside information you can get on the meme, the better it is for you with the investment. And so one of the things I will say with Success Kid is they're in a college atmosphere. They can get access to college students who, in that age, around the 18 to 20, they're heavily into memes. Like those kids understand what memes are. They understand how to move the market. I mean, it's just a different time. So, it's they have access to some things that maybe you are not privy to or understanding. But I will tell you that, and they're moving it. So I mean, it's up to 3.6 million. And it's been able to hold and stay around 3.6. It got up to 10 million. It dropped down to about 2 million. So it can move. And here's the thing about it. When it gets into the bull run, when you start talking about Success Kid, the meme, and they get more people on their college campus moving toward that, who knows where it can go. Like also with Ted, moving Ted in this area within the sector of different schools where you have so many different schools here, you can do some things there also. So it is because the young kids see where they can make the money with the memes, and they're real excited about it. The older generation sees it too. It's just the young kids are a little bit more freer with their investment because I guess they don't have many responsibilities. Some of them that some of us older that's investing in it. They're two different forms of investors. And so, but they have bounced back. They're sitting now at 3 million dollars. Last time they were at 2 point something, but they have bounced back. Let's see here. And so when I look at their Twitter page, and let's go to the Twitter page here. Let's see here. Go to their Twitter page. Again, it's they're still talking about Elon Musk and various things like that, but there's still a lot of YouTubers now that are talking about Success Kid. They have a lot of YouTubers talking about it. So when you start getting into with the big YouTubers talking about it and moving it, it's going to move. It's going to move. So that's one of the things I will say. You can see they have the Chris. There it is, the Futters. Okay, that's pretty neat. That is pretty cool right there. Success Kid when Futters come around, man, that's pretty good. So they get an idea and they're still moving. They got some good things going there. So do I have Success Kid? Yes, I do. I still own it. And so, it goes up. I benefit from it too there. So that's the thing on Success Kids. So let's see what else we can get moving here. Let's see. All right. Now we're going to jump over to MAD. See if we can pull up MAD here. MAD. All right. Let's see here. MAD. All right. MAD. MAD. I've been buying MAD. I will tell y'all that, just like Ted. I have been buying it, and it's been working pretty good for me. Currently, it's at 183, and we'll go to the Twitter page. It has 96 followers, but this is why I've been buying it. Look at the chart. All right, I'm gonna show y'all the chart, and I want y'all to look at the chart. This doesn't look like, a crap coin when it goes here, and then it continuously is going up. Currently sits at 183, 8.6, but it's moving up very methodically. You see, you got the small bot buys. You do have the sales. And matter of fact, let's go in. I'm going to look at some of these sales. Let's try. I don't think it'll be 5,000. Let me see what type of sales they are getting. I didn't see no $1,000 sales here. Let's go 5. Okay, so you got the $600, $700, $600. You know, I mean, with that, it's still small right there. 1K, 42 rockets, 14 fire. Let's check out the Twitter page here. All right. They have a lot on the Twitter page, I can tell you. I've seen that with the Twitter page. They do have a lot there. Let's see here if I can get to it. Let's see here. Trying to get here. Let me see if we can get in here and get too mad. So give me one chance. Saying I gotta log in, so I gotta log into mine. All right, so now let's see if I can pull Mad up here. Let's see how the Twitter page is looking there. All right, so here's the Twitter page here. Again, they got the Mad. It's kind of, I guess they're kind of showing the market cap. Here's a video. Let's see what this video is all about here. How many followers? Let's see how many followers they get. It's 363. That's about equivalent to what I'm seeing with it as far as the growth there.
Join the quest to help Alfred get his magazine back on the shelves. But to do that, Alfred is counting on you to help. Click that follow, buy, and subscribe button to help Alfred bring Mad back.
Yeah, you can snooze if you want to.
I had to cut that off. Let me give me a copyright strike on that. But you can see the chart. The chart, it is moving. You know, so they got some things there. I look at the Telegram group. I think they got like 4,000 some. So that's Mad Alfred. You see the chart there. It's currently sitting at 183. They've had the sales, they've had the buys, but you know, and I have been buying some of that Mad too. So I got Mad. I'm holding Mad too. All right. So let's see what else we got there. I hope that answers your question on that end. The Pinky coin. All right. Let's check out the Pinky coin. Let's see what the Pinky coin is all about. All right. Let me go here. PINK. Pinky coin. That was the first time I heard of that one. Pinky coin. All right. Let's see what the Pinky coin is doing here. It's a new one. So you might be bringing me some fire. Let's see what up we got here. Now I'm looking at it. Let's see. Is it in there right? Because I'm not seeing it. Pinky coin, Ted's little Pinky coin. I did see that. Somebody made a coin and said it's Ted's little brother. Okay. I think I saw it on the Twitter page there. That may have been made for somebody in our group that holds Ted. I don't see it though. Is there a name for? Is it some other name besides Pinky coin? I see. I don't know. Ted's little brother. That's not my coin, y'all. So don't be. But I'm looking for it. I just don't see it though. And I'm putting in Pinky coin. Maybe if we can get that address, we can kind of take a look at it. All right, special. What's this? TSP special teams. I have to come back to the Pinky coin. I don't see too much on the Pinky coin. I don't know why it's not coming up. But STP. Let's see if we put that in correctly. STP. Or is that STSP? Okay, let's try STSP and see if that comes up right there. Special teams, okay. 194,248 followers. Let's see, $508 volume. Let's see. And I didn't even think to go back and look at the holders and all those. Rating 65, 25 million, 22 million, 21 million. it's been, selling. It's been selling. I don't own any, but I mean, it's 194K. It's getting close to 200 K here. We can check the website, take a look at it. All right. Website's up. Rug check, find out more charts, buy now. 100K to 10 million burn. 250K raffle for 5 times AirPods. Okay. So they're offering some things over 110 million MC market cap, 10 million raffle for 5X gaming PC. So they got some things that it looks like they're doing with it with the STP. Let's go to the Twitter page and see what we have here as far as engagement. 195 followers. How long has it been out? Let's see here. 29. Oh, about a month. 29 days. Okay. Liquidity. 100%. 73 burn. Let's look at the Soul Scan. Check it out and see what we got on Soul Scan. All right. Soul Scan crypto. Let's check it out. Here we go. Gonna pull it up on Soul Scan. Soul Power. Let's see what we got here. All right, we got a total of market cap 194, 929,680, 929,680,748. Okay, so we do have, like I said, 90 some holders. When we come to it, as far as Radium. Okay, so we got, let me look at the one. I'm looking at it a little different. Okay. 2.80. As far as first one 7%. So, you fairly it's kind of split up evenly with all the wallets there. You got it split up. I mean, it looks decent. I mean, it looks like, a meme that it's they're like, still grinding to get it going. I tell anybody now is get in with the developers, get in with the team, find out more of what they're doing. I mean, that's basically what you're gonna have to do to get a real overview. But for just what I see, just on basic sheer numbers, the wallets are divided up 2% even across the board. You do have, you got 190 some followers, been out for a month. It's 194,000 market cap. What was the all-time high here? Let's see. They had an all-time high. All-time high. Let's see. Did they have a run-up? Okay. So started here, had it, run up. And again, like you say, you have the sell-off, bounce back, sell-off, and this. When you see this a lot, this is something that I do know, and I would tell anybody. When you see the high run up with a lot of these meme coins, and then you see it dip down, and then you kind of see it starts kind of flattening out. What happens is a lot of times is that after the run up, usually the team, and I would tell any team, the team's gonna have where you have the first group. Your meme is gonna run in sets of people. Okay. So when I say sets of people, and I'm clearly talking about memes different than I've ever talked. When I say sets of people, you're going to have the people who invest initially, okay? And it runs in tiers. The first group of people are going to be the people that get in at the ground level floor. They're going to get in most times. Some of them are going to stay for the long haul, and some of them are going to take their profits, and then they're going to move on to the next project. They're gone. Then you're going to have another set come in, and they're going to be some of those are going to be the ones that buy when it's kind of like at, a mid-high point. It's going to run up some. Some of those are going to join on, stay on, and some of those are going to take profit, and they're going to move to the next one. And then sometimes you experience where you get, like with degen investors, you get they go through what I call the boring phase. And the boring phase is like when you're as a developer or the team is kind of putting the next phase together. It's kind of like a straight line they go through. And that straight line, you're going to lose some of those investors. They're going to probably jump to find another meme that's either coming up or they can get in early. And then you'll see it taper down a little bit. And then that's when that dive in let's see, make sure our camera's going. So you're going to have to get that going on that end. And so that's where a lot of that extra work comes in when doing a meme, and you really got to work. You really got to stay with it. So if it's somebody on the team that just wanted me just kind of review it to get the name, I understand that. We had some people here talk about MAD. When they dropped MAD in here, I looked at it, I saw the chart, I bought some, and I've been buying. I continuously buy TED, which is my meme coin. I own Success Kid, and so I haven't been really buying much. I just kind of got mine before it ran up, and I kind of been holding that there because their goal is to get it to I think it's like $1 billion. When it reaches something like a billion, I got to look at it again. It might have been $10 million or $1 billion market cap, one of the two, that they were going to give some money to Sammy Griner. That was their goal. They did reach a $10 million mark. Okay. And so I think it's $1 billion, but if it's not $1 billion, it may be 10 million market cap. I got to look at that again. And so that was their goal. MAD, when I looked at MAD, their goal is to help Alfred get his magazine back on the shelf. When it comes to Ted's goal is to help people that invest in TED at this level right here to make a significant amount of income with investing in TED. That's Ted's goal. TED has accomplished that where people have made money and is still bringing in new. So that's part of that. That goes with the YouTube channel, what I invest in, and with what I invest in. So every meme has a goal that they're wanting to achieve. And every meme goes through a process. And so as far as when it comes to STP, and I look at it, right now, you're getting in, you're going to be, it's not quite like bottom floor, but the volume is kind of like, it's like 500 volume. So you don't see like many sales right now. Let me see, the last sale was 3 hours, a couple of sales right there. And so I guess that's more team getting involved, more team starting to sell, and then can kind of take it from there. All right, let's see. Got somebody else scrambling in my description. YouTube information you're putting out, I can get free. All right, YouTube subscribers, are there any perks for paying YouTube subscribers? Nathaniel, and I know we're gonna disengage with the YouTube subscription. I did early in the video. I asked all my people that were with the YouTube subscription to move over to the Patreon group. And I'm not sure if you got that video. I know they were supposed to be canceling the YouTube membership, and we're just moving everything into the Patreon group. The Patreon group actually has something now called Black Friday, but you have to get in there and they'll tell you about it. And they're doing some things there too. So my recommendation for you, Nathaniel, is to cancel this one and move over to the Patreon group. Get in there, see what they're working on, see what Black Friday is, and get a part of that right there. There's only a limited amount of spaces though. I think it's like total like 55, but they have a few still left. So move there and cancel it, and you'll see what they're talking about once you get in there. So that'll help you out on that end. as far as with that. Again, if you are, and I want to make sure everybody knows this, if you are paying for a YouTube, the partner, I ask everybody to just go ahead and cancel that membership and move over into the Patreon group, and then you'll see what Black Friday is and all that. Now, before I asked everybody to cancel because I didn't want to have like 1,000 people. So it is a limited space group. And then I think once they fill all those spaces, then that will be a very unique group, and they'll see even more. So right now, the benefit of it right now is you have to get in there and see what they're doing on that end. And so that is totally different on that end. But when it comes to memes right now, I can tell you what I'm holding. I'm holding Andy. I'm holding Brett. I'm holding Mad, Ted. I need to go look at memes of colors because that's another one. And here's the thing. We have coins in in what I call my ecosystem, the X ecosystem. Now, when you develop a bunch of memes, and we got a total of 5. We got Rodman, Memes of Color, Looney, Ted, and we have Ted Cash. Okay. Now, at the time, which we've gotten more subscribers now, I think we've picked up over close to 200 more subscribers. But at the time, we only had about 2,000 subscribers. Now, actively working, we probably had 10% of that, which is about 200 people. And that's, I understand that. So you have the numbers going up, but the active working in the VOP, you probably only got roughly, and that's what the other YouTubers were telling me, only about 10%. Sometimes it's only 15% that's actually working in those groups. So you don't have a lot. They told me once you get around that 5,000, 6,000, you see something a little different. It takes on a whole different animal. And they'll say, you see what we're talking about. But the one thing I do with our memes is that we have memes that people are just currently buying right now. Now, of course, when you start doing more videos on them and you start getting it out, people start buying. Now, Ted is kind of just, we've got some really good diamond holders there. Okay. We've had people that have turned profit. There are a lot of people that have turned profit, took their money, and they've kind of moved on. But then we have some solid diamond hand people in Ted when you look at it. But the wallets are really diversified there. We do have some big hold, like 1 or 2 big holders at the top. But the thing that you're looking at with any of the meme coins is that when you start getting into the bull run of those things, and you start getting the videos out of how to buy, people are gravitating toward the meme coins. They really are. They're gravitating toward the meme coins, and you're going to get a whole different wave of people coming in. What I'm doing with our meme coins now is I'm going more local with our memes and getting more students involved with meme coins to help push the narrative. And that's something that also takes on an amazing feat there. Let's go ahead and pull up Memes of Color. Let's see if I can get to it. Let's see if we can get Memes of Color. I'm gonna have to put it in like this. All right, here we go. Why is my computer moving like that? All right, let's see what we got. All right. Memes of Color. We have had some buy. It's Memes of Color right now is currently sitting at a $9,000 market cap. It has $10,000 liquidity. The thing, so it's like probably if somebody came in and bought Memes of Color, they probably can buy Memes of Color up completely and kind of run it from there. But Memes of Color, let's go ahead and take a look at the website here. It's a very low market cap. So, But here's the website. You can take a look at it and see Memes of Color right here. So let's go ahead and pull that up so you can see. Okay, Memes of Color. So you can take a look at it. All right, so this is Memes of Color. Has its own song. Take a look at it.
Memes of Colors was the first creation. From light gave the whole world meaning and clear vision of sight. Crypto world not ready to witness the one. Memes of Color, investors know is the chosen one. Memes of Colors was created from the hand of God. Separated light from day, gave us land from the... Yeah,
that's the song right there. Also has the video right here. We're trying to get them to say a word, Memes of Color right here. Colors have always spoken. The question is, can you hear what the Colors is saying? And so again, that's the market cap right here. You're looking at it. And so I think the more you start talking, like start seeing more videos and Memes of Colors, people can kind of push themselves in a pretty good narrative. Everybody knows 9,000 is like just a really low market cap, really low market cap. So that's going to, I think you'll see more of that as we start getting more youngsters involved. Right now, the narrative we've been pushing out of the ecosystem is TED. And then after TED, then it kind of takes on. But when it sits at how they're coming out, you got TED. And then from there, in our community, we start talking about, and then it's kind of like the vibe of the community is what's kind of taking on which one. A lot of our community wanted to rally around TED, but also as the YouTube channel begins to grow, people kind of take on what they want. Again, it's the channel still small, which was at 2,270. Now we're at 2,491, getting closer to 2,500 mark. So that's Memes of Color right there. And so if you want to pick some up, you can. But that, and I do own some Memes of Color there also myself. So that's Memes of Color right there. Again. So we're still talking about it, but we are pushing TED quite a bit. A lot of people still ask about TED Cash, casinos. It's just only thing about it right now is just the legality part of it that the company is having a little bit of difficulty with because of where I stay in my area and then where they are located is just trying to get through all the legalities of things like that, the gambling rules, all that, which is unbelievable with some of the stuff they've told me. I'm like, there's no way. So that's what's going on there. Let's see, Andrea Chiro. Okay. So not going to keep you much longer if we don't have any more other memes that people want to suggest. I did want to jump on again. And also, those of y'all in the Patreon group, I did drop a post about just some ideas of what I thought. Look at that, read it, drop a comment on there. I'm reading it. I'll read the comments. I'll get back with you and kind of talk about that. And so let's kind of stay there and let's stay right there. And then from there, some of y'all already made some suggestions. Let's go with it. But you got to kind of put all that stuff in place, get it to me, and then I will move on it from there. Okay, what do you think of the Pepe on Sol? Okay, they got Pepe on Sol now. The Pepe, I do own Pepe too. Pepe and Bump. I got both of those in the wallet there too. So let's see. Let's check Pepe on Sol and see what we're looking at. Pepe on Sol. Let's see. We got a bunch of them. Okay. PEI. Okay, that makes a difference. PEI. P E I. I may be saying that wrong, but let's check this one out. Okay. This kind of looks like is this the one that has something to do with Da Vinci? Because I know the one that he's been talking about kind of looks the same way. Let's see if you can send the link. Okay, all right. I tell you what, the link, if you go to my bio, right up at the top of the videos, let me show you. See, the link is all in the bio there, that you can get to the Patreon group there in my bio. But Da Vinci, you know, here's my thing, and I'm looking at this coin here now. It could do what Brett is doing, and hit that $1 billion mark. Because right now they have 32,475 holders. Now, and this is what I'm talking about, why your YouTube community is so much bigger. And I believe that this has something to do with Da Vinci, because I think he has something. He has his own coin out. When the YouTubers start getting around that, 125,000 people, and I think Da Vinci, he may be close to probably 400,000, and that's even with him, you only got 32,000 holders, but he has way more followers than that. So you can see what I'm talking about. To have that many people and only have 32,000 holders, that means everybody on this YouTube channel is not really invested in. And so if they're not invested in, you see what I'm talking about. So the bigger your channel gets, the more people you get, your YouTubers meme coins can grow. I think the only problem that you encounter with when you start getting into YouTube, he's an ambassador. Okay, all right. So if he's an ambassador for it, he's speaking for it. But the one thing I do understand, and the bigger your channel, the bigger these YouTuber channels, if you can get in with them when they're at the beginning and they're like huge, you can really, like with a lot of these guys, you can probably make close to almost dang near 100x, especially if they give you access to their coins early. With that kind of following, you see he has 3.7 million. And that, I know that's not even 10% of his followers. I know that's not 10%. And if he's an ambassador, he's speaking for it, this guy carries a lot of people that's following him. So he has a bigger audience. If you look at the YouTubers, it's kind of like mid. Those that have like close to that 3, 5, maybe even 6. I would go up even about 32. They're probably going to have, you'll see it. And if I look at Daddy, they're going to probably be around at 3,000. And their coins probably going to be sitting close to that, maybe 10 million to roughly about 5. And then it kind of trickles down a little bit after people make the buy. So, a lot of people are starting to get into it now. What I do know is when you're sitting around at 2,000, maybe 1,000, you can get it there. But that's just, you need more people to get that liquidity up, to be honest with you. You really do. And so, but again, the meme coins basically are just a YouTube community that everybody just kind of hangs in there and just goes through it. And so it's a ciphering that you got to go through in order to find it. And so you just got to keep going. I sound like I'm talking to more YouTube people now. Versus investors, but you got to kind of keep going through it. And as you grow and you get more followers and you start expanding, then what happens is you get more investors. The more investors, the more people buy, the more people know. I mean, you got more people to support it because this market cap right here, that somebody can probably get 10 buys and they'll probably move that market cap almost $15,000. Easily. I know a good 8,000 just with a few buys there. And so 153 million with the type of followers, like I'm looking at now, somebody just bought $1,000. They got 2, 2.78. It looks like billion. Yeah. Cause that's what they got right there. So let's look at the Twitter page. Let me see how many people they got on the Twitter page. I'm just kind of curious. Yep. That's what I thought. 24.5. Yeah, this is what, and this kind of stuff I'm talking about here. So it's like we like to officially welcome Da Vinci. And that's what I was talking about. But you see what I'm saying? This guy has 656,000 people. You know what I'm saying? His engagements, I don't know how big, but it's like 277 retweets. You kind of see what I'm kind of pointing out. So those type of things, that helps a meme coin grow. BTC talks about it, but he's been in this game for a while. He's been doing it for a while. And so, he talked about Bitcoin. So there it is right there. He's doing a video right there telling you guys about it now. And so, of course, that's going to push that coin up. And it's at 153K. And so those things, you just got to kind of get in with them early. Can you imagine the people that were with this guy Ground when he first started? Now, they probably got different type of access to him, because I'm talking about Da Vinci when he first started doing crypto. Like, hey, I'm Da Vinci, I'm doing crypto. Now he's sitting at 650. It's probably hard to access him, but that's just how some people get in, and then once they're in, you kind of like in there. So, and I'm looking at people buy it now. Like you had $153, you had $102 sell, $35 sale. So you got people and then of course he's in it. You hear bigger YouTubers talking about it. So the bigger your YouTuber grows, the more access he has, the more people he has, the bigger your coin community grows. Period. You look at Brett. Brett was a group of college kids. He drew it. Stories on there. Now SHIB, I got to look into SHIB. And the other one, Dogecoin, Elon Musk. He has millions and millions of followers. He says one thing, boom, it takes off. So that's some of the things that you gotta, you gotta be aware of. The only thing about us is when we start getting involved in buying memes, by the time we usually hear about it, those who are just getting in, the coins like this, it's like $153.8 million. Now we're buying, but we're buying when it's way up there. And so if you can get in and kind of, grow with that level and just kind of keep going, staying steady, eventually you'll be where this is. And so it is a growth period. It is a growth period. But Pepe, strong though. It's a strong coin. And they got the backing behind it. So it is a strong coin. I probably wouldn't buy it at that level, but then again, we look up and it's sitting at $500 million. I'm like, man. But right now, I'm investing in Ted, my meme coin. I'm investing in MAD because I just like the chart and how it's looking. Also, I've been kind of following it from when it first started, and so the chart is steady, just been doing like this. It's going up, and so now heaping in money I can't afford to lose, but I am buying. I've taken profit with it, and I've bought it, so I've done both with that. All right, any other coins y'all looking at? Anything else? I didn't see you got in early on the Pinky coin, Solana. Oh, you got to get it early. You're right. I think Madcoin really goes up and up. I think the Madcoin really going up and up. Yeah, I mean that's all the chart's been doing. And I'm not sure if everybody's seen it, but the chart has been going up, 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 and so and plus I know about Mad, I know about Alfred E. Newman, but 181K. Let's see what we got here. Said 181K. All right. This is if you haven't seen, this is why I like it. This is the chart over. It's been out now 16 days, but this is the chart. Get the sell off a little bit, boom, then it rebounds and goes up. That's why I like it. So I bought some right in here. I sold some right in here. I bought some more right here. I sold some right in here. And then I bought some right here. So I've been making some money with man. All right. I hope you ain't mad at me for doing that. Whoever, but I've been buying it too. Let's see. Pinky. The Pinky coin didn't come up. And if they made it Ted's little brother, that's probably coming from inside my group there. PINK. Wow. Pinky. Okay. Pinky coin. I see it right there. Pinky coin. Yeah, it had some run up. I think now they're in the we got to dig phase. So it's kind of like, oh dang, it's been out 2 months. So that's been out just as long as Ted. And so it's been out for a while. 23K market cap. If this is the right one? Let's see. That's Pinky. It might be Pinky coin. Let's see. Let's look at that again. Pinky coin. Let me see if I'm seeing anything on that. I'm not seeing anything on Pinky coin, but I do see Pinky. For me, if that was the Pinky y'all talking about, I probably would have to I put in Pinky coin, but I'm just not seeing anything. I think, oh, that is it? Okay. All right. I think more so for me, this kind of coin, when it gets like this, that's going to be more of the inside. The people who ever developed that coin, they're going to have to dig that out. And then they're going to have to get it back to where it needs to be. And I think then people will start, investing, because this had run up. It had a run up. It's been out for 2 months. And so it's been out for 2 months. They're just going to have to dig. They got 132 holders. And so they're just going to have to dig. I mean, I guess that's the hardest thing when it comes to me from a team standpoint, is you just got to, start digging. And then as you dig, you start pushing it. Don't worry about what anybody says as far as, so I got to be talking to team members. I'm talking to team members that, like, if this is like your coin and you're trying to push it to get it out, you're going to have to dig right now. This is going to be more on you. And then from there, once you can dig it out, people see that, they see where it's kind of held, then you may start getting other investors to start coming in. But this is going to be a grinder. You got to grind that one out right now. Okay? All right. Let's look at this one. We got another one called, what is that? Waffle. I think I heard people. I think Super Man has been talking about this one. Let's see. if Superman's talking about it, it's probably going to go up. Is that on base? That's a base coin. I do see it right here. I see a couple of them. I see. All right. I got to do a little bit more studying on base. I do want to get into base. I like what's going on there. What about bringing on? What about Bird Dog and Solana? Okay, I'll look at that one. Is this the waffle that's on base right here? I mean, if it is, it's sitting at 791K. If that's the one you're talking about. Again, 26,000 holders. 31K, how long has it been out? 18 days. So, I mean, it's holding. I guess people kind of, the liquidity, 9% is burned and locked, so they don't have all liquidity locked. I think that's the only thing that probably could, hurt them is this lock right here. I think if they started running up, people start buying. I think people who don't have a lot of bank to afford to lose, they might be a little nervous about that buying. But with 26,000 holders, it's been out for 18 days. They got to have a pretty good following here. Let's look at the Twitter page here and let's see what we got. 659 people. Wow. So that's kind of crazy. But they're growing. They're growing. Let's see, the locker they use was too new for deck screening, but they will update it soon. Okay. So I'm not really familiar with the base coin, but base, forwards with ETH, base is going to be the new thing. I think one of the biggest things why I definitely want to look at base is because base is a part of Coinbase, and like Moonshot. Like Moonshot is a part of Deck Screener. So, when big crypto sites now are coming out with, their own wallets and their version of memes, they're going to push their narratives. And it's going to be easy to get them on base, on crypto, the base, and where people can actually buy it without having to transfer all these wallets and go through ETH and all that stuff. Those things, if Coinbase even came out with their own coin, that would be just unbelievable there. But I think that's one of the things why a lot of people are going the base coin. The Solana network has made it so easy for people to create memes because it's so cheap. Solana doesn't cost as much. You can move it to a Phantom wallet. The only thing I think the hardest thing with Solana, and then Pump Fund and Degen and all these sites now where it doesn't even cost you a lot of money to make a meme. We see like so many memes coming out. What Moonshot does, you have to have a lot more in the bonding curve when you're on Moonshot, but you get everything paid for the Deck Screener, advertising, because Deck Screener is Moonshot. Deck Screener is getting in on making that money just like Pump Fund and Degen. And so just getting people over and teaching them how to buy, I think that's going to be, one of the things right there as far as, with the meme coins. And then the second thing, the meme coin sector on Solana, because there's so many, Pump Fund it's great for people when you're launching memes, but it also makes it very hard to make your meme real steady, because once you drop it and people can buy so much of it, even if you got a strong developer, it's people that, they're just gonna, once it runs up, they're just gonna sell it, and they can sell like 40 and 50 million, 60 million. and now you got to dig it out. So that's what really hurts really good memes on a narrative. I think with YouTubers that's coming out with memes, which I spoke about this like after Gummy, the bigger your channel is, the more people you have, you know, and you can get your YouTube community to stay strong with you and go through the rough times and all that. I mean, they can make crazy money. The problem I see is the ability to be able to go through the rough times with the YouTubers, because like Daddy, like Hody, he's sitting at about 600 some K. Daddy, I think, is like at like 1 million something, and then it kind of dropped. Superman, I was looking at their coin, it was like kind of like about 600. So none of them have actually hit that $1 billion, $1 million thing yet, but they possibly can, because that's what I'm saying. They're the bigger YouTubers. Gummy, which is a huge YouTube channel, which, you know, has almost 1 million followers. So if you look at Gummy and then look at the size of the market cap, but if everybody in his channel was to actually buy that coin, it's crazy the numbers it would do. It would be crazy. And so I think if I'm an investor now, because it's so hard on the deck screen to know what's coming, I mean, and I'm not advocating just for myself, but just find a YouTuber you can rock with, go through the battle, get in there, get a little bit, let the YouTuber make sure they're going to be straight and loyal to you, and you loyal to them, and just build and go ahead and make money while we can do it, unless we get a president that's pro crypto. As far as in the States now, everywhere else is different. But it's because we know it's a crap shot on the deck screen. It's a crap shot. It's a crap shot on Pump Fund. It's a crap shot on DGen. And so that's some of the things that we just got to do in order to, if you're trying to get into memes. Now, I've also started back buying my layer ones and Render and Casper. I own a lot of Casper, and I'm going to continue to buy Casper. I own a lot of Jasmy, a ton of Jasmy. And I'm just going to look at this. But I have started back buying a lot of my layer ones, just so I didn't get too degen, because for a while I was just totally degen and kind of got away. But like my CAS, Render, Chainlink, HBAR, you know, I started back, you know, making sure that I was evening myself out. ICP, you know, I've got my 175 ICP. I got another token that I bought that I really like, and it's called Pendle. I have to tell you a little bit about, I think I did a review on that Pendle. I think it's a pretty good one. It's another one, Sui. Brett, now you can actually buy Brett on Uphold. You can buy it straight through. I bought Brett a while back. It's in my MetaMask. I just haven't looked at my MetaMask wallet. I've gotten ETH. I've got a couple of whole ETHs. And then you got, when I look at another one that I have, SEI, Gala Games. It's only 2 cents. So I made sure I've got in position. Another token that I bought that I think a lot of people are overlooking, and when it did run up to $1 something, it's called Flow. If you check Flow out, you'll see what I'm talking about, FLOW. And then I got Injective. Injective is at $25. AR, I love that one. I love that one because it's getting into storage. I bought it. Right now it's at 29. My average pay, I bought it like at 15 bucks. And so there was a couple of other ones I got, like Compound. And so what I've been doing is making sure I didn't just totally get away and just going straight degen and not go back to the concepts of some of the things that help put me in position with a lot of my investments. So I have been investing in some of my layer ones there too. I don't do too much with NFTs. A lot of people talk about it. I'm not a big NFT guy. What are diamond hands? Oh, we are diamond hands. Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, from a YouTube standpoint and what I've experienced, you just got to have diamond hand. And the diamond hand people, if you're going to listen, if you're going to be a diamond hand person with a YouTube on the video, you better, for your benefit, help that YouTuber grow that channel. Number one. Number two, get this, get in there and shield it. But the number one goal should be to help grow the channel, because the coin is based off the channel. And you got to just be honest with you, because if a YouTuber comes out, like I can go out now and just do a coin. Now, here's the thing, and we know this. I can put a coin out just playing with no one knowing about, like just drop it there and it may go. I could drop a coin on the Crypto Secret X on DGen, or what you call it, because they can see it. I tell you, that go live in 3 minutes. 3 minutes, it'll go live. And so with that, I got to be very careful, because it goes live, but it also dumps fast, because it's kind of like, people know, all right, hey, let's get it, and it goes. And it's not one, you can go look, it's not one that hadn't. But the problem with that is that I don't want to create, I don't want to have 50 coins under my name and they're all just pump and dumps. I don't want that. But but it is a process. But if I'm going to be if you're going to be a diamond hand on a YouTuber's crypto, your number one goal is growing that channel. Videos come out, shorts, grow, tell people in your community, go to this channel, get in the lives, like, share. That's it. I mean, and that's basically it. And you'll wind up coming out on top with a lot of stuff there. Let's see here. Flow is good too. Yeah, I do like Flow. And that's just some of my layer ones. I haven't talked about my layer ones now in almost 3 months, even though I buy. And I think that's a dissatisfaction to my YouTube community. But we do DJing because we've seen the money we can make and how fast we make money. But you do need to have some layer ones there, coins that have utility. Now, the only thing about those are slow growing coins. And if we've been investing in those, we've been in a bear market for a long time, almost 2.5, 3 years now. And so that's why a lot of us have been swinging the DGen side, because we've seen it. So those are the ones I'm looking at. Let's see. Bird Dog is one of the meme coins on Solana. Jumped into, I think it's part of the breakfast. I got Bird. I think I got Bird Dog when Crypto Gangs talked about it. I bought it, put in like 20, made $300, and then I sold it. All right. But I did make money off Bird Dog. I made it off a call. Let's see. Let's take a look at it now, see what it's doing. You might make me look at it and wish I didn't sell it when I bought it then. But let's look at Bird Dog here. Bird Dog. They got, that's on ETH. Yep, you just made me wish I didn't sell it. 6.2 million. God dog. Well, live and learn. Bird Dog is $6.2 million. Let's take a look at that one. And I sold it. I think I got 9,000 holders, 6.2 million. I got in on it early. It kind of dipped. I was like, they're selling off. It's not. So I sold, and now look at it now. It says 6.2 million. That's the thing with cryptocurrencies, which a lot of people miss. Now, the volume and liquidity lock could be where it's kind of tapering off. It has 168K. but it had some few buys 2 minutes ago. But it's holding a $6.2 million market cap. 6.2, and you get in when it's like 100K. That's a lot of money you made, a whole lot. So if I would have held on to mine, let's see how long Bird Dog been out. 4 months. Okay. So I may have not got in on the quite on ground floor, but it's been out 4 months. So I'm pretty sure it went through the ups and downs. Let's see, are you expecting KRC 20 memes that will drop on Casper to do well? Wow, I didn't know. And see, that's why I got to get back into my layer ones. I did not know Casper was having a part where they can put memes on the Casper network. When is that supposed to take place? I'm just kind of curious. God, Bird Dog is 6.2 million. That's what you get when you sell too early. August, check out Nacho on Casper. Okay, so I'm gonna go and look at. Is that? Can I look at that on the deck screener now? I'm just wondering. Let's see what we got here. Nacho. See it on Pulse Chain. I know that's not it. That's Nacho Keys. Man, there's so many meme coins. God, it's like a needle in a haystack. Just kind of looking at it. I'm going to look into that. But I am going to look very hard and heavily into the base chain because I've been totally against ETH. But I am going to look in the base chain and see what's going on there. Base is base is just doing base. So I'm going to definitely look in the base. But I'm going to keep buying my memes. I'm going to keep working. And when the bull run comes, I'm going to make sure I'm in position. And so I'm going to hold true to my convictions. I'm going to continue to buy my TED. I got in my community, we're pushing the meme narrative. The goal with me is to help, not only help my YouTube community, get access to making money, also creating avenues where kids can get athletic grants and scholarships through the money we raise with doing memes. And so I'm talking to a lot of kids about that, parents, and they're starting to see some things there that can be beneficial. And so when y'all start seeing our memes really explode, you're gonna know what's going on at it. And so back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They're all on me. Let's remember that. The coins drop in August on the Casware wallet. You have to mint them when they come out. Look at Twitter. It's Nacho the Cat, Casper, Ghost, Casper are the Twitter handles. Okay. I tell you what, I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look into that and see if there's because I know is anybody doing any videos on that? Letting people know about that? Because I own a ton of Casper. And so that could help drive the price of Casper up. And so if this is like what it is, I'm gonna start buying more Casper because that could be really good right there. And I was buying Casper when people were saying, which Casper is what they're saying is the new Bitcoin 2. I did some videos on Casper, so you can go and look at the Bitcoin 2.0. That's what they're saying Casper is going to become, because Bitcoin after a certain time is going to be fully mined and you mine Casper kind of like the same with Bitcoin. And so that's kind of like what they're looking at it. And so they're doing this and there, which a lot of people now are seeing that memes are. If there's any chain that can create a network in which people can buy kind of like Coinbase on an exchange and they don't have to do all of this transferring and that, man, that's gonna be big. You know, that's gonna be real big, real big. Let's see. Man, I wish Solana would do that. I mean, Solana's doing everything else. I guess that may shut the network down. But I guess, you know, so memes we looked at tonight, we looked at Success Kid, we looked at my meme, Ted, Mad. We saw Mad's rolling up. I've been buying a ton of Mad. We looked at, let me go back and look at Boys Club, which is now $6 million. Wow. Golly. Didn't see too much Waffle. Again, once they get liquidity locked and those things, I think they'll get more people kind of trusted. But then again, I'm not a financial advisor, but here's my advice. If you're going to invest in memes, get to know the community, okay? Get to know the developer. If you're going to get into memes with a YouTuber, get to know the YouTuber, okay? Now, I can tell you from experience, there is a lot of work growing a meme through YouTube if you're not already a fully established channel. And when I say fully established channel, if you don't have that 8, 9, 10, 15, 20,000 in there, then you're going to be growing. All right. Now I can tell you this, the followers on Crypto Banner, 777 some thousand, them people don't have no access to him. All right. But there are people who were there with him from day one that probably went through. They probably either working with him, but they probably can call him up because it was when he first started. He's in a different level now. But get with him, grow with him, man. I'm telling y'all, grow with him. Don't wait. Don't wait till they load it down with 50,000. You know, because there's some people like I can name a couple of YouTubers that's doing it, like like Superman and all them. Trust me, there's some people that got in with him when he first started. If you go back and look at his earlier videos, they got access. When they're at 120 some thousand people and all that, and on their comments they got over 500 comments. It's gonna be tough, man. You can type a comment. They may see it, they may not, because it's just so many people. So you need to grow. If you're trying, and the more in depth you can get in with understanding what's going on with the memes, and talking with them one-on-one, the more inside information you're gonna have. But don't come in and be a hole, and then now, because you're back to square one. You're kind of back to square one. You're kind of back to where you were before. And I've been there before. I'm just buying memes and flipping the coin because it's hard to get in the beginning, because by the time they release it, they've already given to the people that they that they know about. And so I luckily got in now almost like Ted, there's some people, the diamond hand holders, they got in from day one. They are in there. Okay. Anybody else that brought in like Memes of Color, about Memes of Color right now because you're looking at the channel and you know where it's at right now. So, but you can also come and find out what's going on. You can come in our Patreon group and you can talk. But pretty soon that Patreon group's going to fill up. And then once that fills up, then those are the people that have access. I'm not going to go outside of that. I'm just going to kind of stay within that structure. And so, but I do appreciate the new people that we did have sign up today. I just subscribed again, which is pretty good. I mean, we picked up another 200 people. And so that's a blessing, growing. We saw where the market cap moved up, and we'll just keep growing. And I hope to meet, a lot of you new people, you're welcome to sign up with the Patreon group, be a part of that, see what's going on there. They have some things going on there. And the YouTube subscription of $49, we're gonna delete that. So if you hear it, don't sign up. If you want to get in on that, you need to go to the Patreon group and sign up there. All right, people, that's it for tonight. Back, how we say, we back to the boards. Let's see, what do we have? The coins drop. Okay, yeah. It's all over YouTube. You just look up 20 tokens, Casper. Okay. I will definitely look into that with that Casper, because why am I going to talk about Casper? I like the project. I've invested in the project, so I'm going to talk about the project. I like Casper, and I do own Casper. I own a lot of Casper. And so, but the reason I own a lot of Casper is because I believe in what the project is, and I believe what they could possibly do. Reading about it. Now, have I talked to the developers of Casper where I can talk to them one-on-one? No. I'm just basically going off the research and just looking and just from the outside looking in. Now, if I could talk to the developer of Casper, which that would have been awesome, and sit down and he tell me, look, this is what we're doing. You see that access? But there are some people who have that access. They know, okay? It is easy to be a diamond holder when you know, okay? All right, so just think about that as you get in your investments with meme coins, okay? With meme. With the other projects, you just, get in, like you say, get in early. The earlier you get in, the better your chances are to 100 to 100,000x. Right now, there's a chance, a limited chance, in our Patreon group. You just got to go check it out. All right, I'm going to get out of here, man. It's been an hour 22. I want to thank y'all for joining me tonight. And like I always tell you, you'll never learn how to swim without jumping in, and you'll never climb a mountain without stumbling. This is Chris Crypto Secret X. I'm out.
War's over, but a soldier on, still battling the ghost long. Still struggling to see the signs, too heavy for a heart line. Say